Hello, welcome. Here I am today. We're going to learn to use the torches in the jewelry studio. We're fortunate here in the studio where I have these Hoke torches. That's a name brand, H-O-K-E. They operate off of natural gas, which is the red hose line, and oxygen, which is the green line, and they will get up to almost 2,500 degrees, so plenty of heat.
Did we turn it on?
Plenty of heat for us to do any of the soldering here in the studio. So one of the things I have to do is I have to come over when I come to school and I have to open up the oxygen line for everybody. And this will be the responsibility of Erin, my lab tech, or myself. And then our gas line. So that now we've got all the gas and air getting to each one of the benches in the studio. Okay, at your bench, you're going to find most of them only have 2 valves here, and this one has 3 for an extra added air line. But fortunately, the red line, which is the gas, has gas on it, and the green line says oxygen on it. When the valve is perpendicular, this is the line. When it's perpendicular to that, it's off, and when it's parallel, it's on. So it's just like when you're using your water main or your gas line at home, how to turn it off and on. So when you come to class and you start doing soldering, you're gonna be able to turn these on. When you go home and I make sure that you've turned them off. So I'm gonna take and I'm gonna turn this gas line parallel, and now I'm gonna turn the oxygen parallel, and now the gas is run from the main area to these valves, and now up to my torch here with the valve handles that are here. I wish there was a better term than righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, but you've got to learn to remember to turn these torches on properly. The other thing that you'll be needing to do is you'll be needing to get a marinite board, which holds up to 2,000 degrees, that's fireproof, and we'll also need a pair of tweezers and my striker. The striker is what we're going to be using to light the torches. Matches get left all over the place, and lighters can actually explode in your hand with the butane that's on there. So I want everybody to be using a striker. And just to show you the striker here, this is a little flint that's on the end, and sometimes these wear out. So if you're having troubles getting a spark, it's probably because we need to replace the flint. The other thing is you have to push down pretty hard. So if you notice that my thumb is on top as I run it across, because if I run it along the side, nothing's gonna happen. So pushing down and getting a spark going. And so what I like to do with my torch is I like to have everything ready to go. And I like to open up the gas valve just a little bit, counterclockwise. And then gas is lighter than air, so it comes up and out. So if I'm down here striking or out here, I'm not gonna get it. I've gotta come in. Can I do it this way? You can see a little bit better. Okay, so nothing's happening. I need to open it up a little bit more. Nothing's still happening. There we go. And this is a natural gas flame. At this point in time, I'm backing it down a little bit. It's not really that hot. I don't recommend you doing that. What makes this have the heat to it is opening up the oxygen. Right now you see a really yellow flame, and that's a flame that's not burning very clean. Give yourself 4 or 5 inches. If you open it up too much and it wants to blow itself out, back it up a little bit. And then I'm gonna just slowly open up my gas or my air line. And I'm gonna keep opening up till it blows it out. There we go. So I just relit that. But what I wanna do is get a nice neutral flame. And a neutral flame will be a blue cone. You can see the blue cone here. Right at the end of the blue cone is the hottest part of the flame. Out here, sometimes I'll be working right to there. I will never go in past the blue cone because you're gonna lose all your heat. So when I'm annealing, I'm gonna take the end of the blue cone and I'm gonna hover over the top of the metal when I'm doing that. Now to turn it off, I want you you guys to turn the air off first and then the gas. And the reason for that is if you turn the gas off first, you may forget to turn the oxygen off. The bottle will become empty. We'll all be feeling really good because we've been breathing pure oxygen, but we'll have to end the day with the class that's there. So pretty straightforward. At the end of the class period, I'll want you to come over here and turn the valves off so that we're doing the safety checks that we need to do. And then when the studio closes up, the monitor or the teacher or the tech will be shutting down the gas and air lines for us. Okay?